магазине. Sounds pretty good. If we're meeting for the first time, my name is Konstantin and welcome to Letters to King. We're living in today's Russia explained by the insider you can trust. And if you're a returning viewer, then thank you so much. You're awesome and you rock. Please keep on coming back for more updates and enjoy this one from the Preppers Village. My uncle called last night and asked to come over and get some freshly picked presents. So let's find out what's at the store today. Well, actually, not at the store, but at the farm. These melons and watermelons were freshly picked this morning from a melon field. My uncle grows them himself. He has a little plantation just for personal use. I estimate they were about 600 pounds of melons, and I moved about half of them into my car. You see, there's some juice right here. These are yellow cukes, ripe cukes, real old ones. The car is dusty because, well, this is a village. I've got to admit, I'm not a prepper. I have prepper's mentality, but I don't do much with my hands. For one single reason. I have preppers, true hardcore preppers around me, and I use the fruits of their labor. My mom, my uncle, another uncle. So I'm visiting a farm of one of my uncles, and it's one of a kind. It's a huge place. He's lived here pretty much all his life, and he's been doing farming. He's over 70 years old. He does farming for his own needs as well as grow some things commercially. Fantastic place. I spent so much time in my childhood on this farm. Now it looks different, of course, but this place is very dear to me. And I'm taking you today so you can walk with me and take a look around this farm. This is harvest time. Everything ripens and ready to be harvested. So let's take a look around. The last time I was here was a couple months ago. The beginning of May. Now this is beginning of August, and you can see the striking difference. The grass is not that acid green anymore. It's kind of faded. You see splashes of yellow here and there. That entire field over there is ripe sunflowers ready to be harvested soon. And look at the fruit trees. This is the high-tech bathroom, the entrance by fingerprints only. This is a high-tech fingerprint system. Russian technical breakthrough. Ching! This is the garden. Let's check it out. Plum. Plums are all on the ground. What this is, I don't know. Looks like an apricot or perhaps mindal. Gooseberry. Long gone. This is all dried up gooseberry. This is tutina, tutovnik. It's ready to be picked, it's ripe, but it's really hard to get. That's probably my best favorite fruit here. Sour cherry. Long been gone. Some were unpicked, dried right on the tree. Also some, oh yeah, plums. All on the ground. Pears. Still not ripe. Couple weeks to go. Cherry tree. Cherries dried up right on the tree. No one picked them. Another cherry tree. Dried cherries still hanging on the tree. This is another cherry tree. And we are getting close to the apples. These are all apple trees. This one right here, all these ones apricots. Another hot day in Russia. Whew. And this is my mission for today. To pick a bucket of fresh apples right off the trees. Walk around, try the apples first. The ones I like I'm gonna pick. We shall start from this tree. Sour. So many apple trees, like a dozen different kinds of apples. This one looks good. Sour. Let's get outside, out of the garden. A few more apple trees. How about this one? A little better. These are good apples right here. Okay, let's try this one. I'm the apple tester today. Fresh and sweet. I like this tree. This is what I'm gonna pick right now. And perhaps this too. Hey, look at this. There's one apricot left. This is a wild apricot. Interesting. Wonder how it tastes like. Let's check it out. Guys, this looks so good. My gosh, this is like the best apricot I've ever tasted. You can't really sell it in the market because on the outside it doesn't look too good, but on the inside it's pure gold. Everything here tastes 100% better than what you can get even at the farmer's market. Friends, if you like what I'm showing you today, please hit the like button so my message spreads. That really helps me out. Thank you so much. This is the garden that my uncle has. Bunch of fruit trees. And there are some fruit trees right here. Also right here. I think it's all apricot, wild apricot. But he also has a little produce section where he grows all kinds of vegetables for personal consumption. I think it's parsley, dill. I don't know what this is right here. Cucumbers and tomatoes. These are cukes. Let's take a closer look. He has garlic, all kinds of stuff, onions. Onions. ripe onions and the green ones. A couple weeks to go, I think. Right over here, also his land, I think it's around 20 acres, and he grows sunflowers. Hey, there's nothing wrong with making a buck or two. Maybe 3 or 4. They're still very young. I think there's another month to go. They're usually harvested in September. And the way these sunflowers smell, oh my gosh. This is not just sunflowers, it's everything. It's the watermelons, cukes, potatoes, tomatoes, you know, the greens. Such incredible smell. It's pretty unbelievable. I wish you were standing right here with me and could smell what I'm smelling right now. It's like you can eat this air with the smell, you know? Acres and acres of sunflowers. Between growing all these things, my uncle stays extremely busy. He's extremely energetic guy. He's over 70 years old, but he acts as if he was in his 30s. He wakes up at 4 a.m., goes to bed at midnight, and in between he just runs around taking care of his plants, you know, liver stock, chickens, everything. I think this is what I want to do when I grow old. I'll be like 65 or 70 years old. I will buy myself a huge farm and I will just stay busy taking care of it, you know, taking my grandchildren onto the farm and spending summers with them. Gotta decide which country it's gonna be in. What in the world is this fruit? I have not a single clue. Do you guys have any idea? Do you recognize what this is? This is Russian corn. Gotta crawl on my knees. Whew. Wow, check this out. More stuff. Pumpkins. Whew. Pretty cool. Let's go check out what's up front. My bet it's potato. I'm not sure. Heck, I don't know what this is. Hot, hot, hot. Another scorcher in southern Russia. It's the last day of July and getting close to 100, but overcast. Hopefully it won't be as hot tonight because I'm doing a live stream. I do live streams every Saturday, so please check them out. I'm ready for some ice cold water now. Going back to the kettle yard. Rainwater reservoir. As you see, we haven't had much rain lately. This is the homestead, the house. Call me strange, but this is what I like to eat when I get to the village. This is a pure lard, 100% pure pork's fat. It's cured and salt a little bit. And this is onion, raw onion, and you know, dark bread, Russian bread, and salt, regular salt. So I take a piece of onion, dip it in salt, put a few pieces of lard onto bread, right here, and
О, как наворачивает, а? Молодец.
then add tomato for the taste. This is good. I like it so much. Russian village diet. And this is my uncle's yard. The grill station. The chicken den. Always get fresh meat. You see the spills of blood, chicken blood on the wall. You know what happens here? Chicken are plentiful. The cock rooster. Old cars. Bunch of scrap metal everywhere. Couple tractors. Old truck. There's a large pile of compost right behind the sand. So this is how a Russian farm looks like. Well, it's not your typical farm. My uncle is a big time farmer. I mean big time. He's a pretty important guy in this area, but generally you get the idea. My question of the day is, does this, what I have showed you today, does this look familiar to you? Or it's Russian only and it's totally foreign to your eyes? Please let me know down below in the comments. I would love to hear your opinion. Are we similar or not so similar? Please let me know. So this is the catch of the day. Wild apricots, sour cherry, tomatoes, apples, cukes, and some more in the car. From a Russian farm with love. I'll see you soon.